This is Valley News Live at 10.
This night, we have to stand our ground. The fate of Ukraine is being decided right now. Those are the words of Ukrainian President Zelensky addressing his people tonight, while Vladimir Putin's troops continue bombing and closing in on Ukraine's capital, Kyiv. Ukraine's military and its people have been defending their country alone so far. The U.S. and other countries have issued sanctions on Russia and today on Vladimir Putin himself, limiting their ability to trade. The Russian stock market fell more than 30% yesterday, but they have not gotten involved in the fighting. The White House press secretary today reiterating President Biden will not send troops to fight in Ukraine.
The president is doing nearly everything in his power to lead the world and stand up against the actions of President Putin. What he will not do is send U.S. troops to fight in Ukraine, because he is not going to put the American public, the American people, or the United States in a position of fighting a war with Russia.
Several North Dakota companies normally conduct business with both Ukraine and Russia, but all of that is on hold right now. Amity Technology, RDO, and Titan Machinery all conduct business with both Ukraine and Russia. Amity leaders say they've shipped thousands of pieces of farm equipment to Ukraine over the years, and RDO has multiple locations in both countries. Officials say the invasion could have big impacts on companies like them.
They know that the benefit of having that facility there provides economic stability, activity for that region, for that community. This has a ripple effect all the way back through the whole system.
The invasion also affecting North Dakota farmers. Ukraine is a significant grain producer, and some officials question whether planting season will be business as usual there this year or will happen at all. U.S. stocks have not been bothered by the chaos as the Dow gained more than 800 points today, its best day since 2020. And in job news, according to Labor Department, first-time filings for weekly jobless claims fell by 17,000 last week to 232,000. That marks the third straight week of fall after a jump in January because of the spread of the Omicron variant. Outside tonight, it is cool right now, but we are warming up this weekend. First Alert Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson joins us with details. Hutch.
Gee whiz, I got to tell you, what a day. As temperatures finally rise to above zero again. And look at where we started. 30s below in central Minnesota. Once again, 20s below elsewhere. It was a chilly start, but we're going in the right direction. Take a look at this. Outdoors, we have a wind, and that wind is from the south. That's warming us up. And as we take a look at your temperatures, a few of us have slipped down below zero. Wadena, Hallock, and Langdon. Detroit Lakes also seeing sub-zero temperatures, and this trend is going to continue for the next hour or two, and then things are going to turn around. Wind chills between 10 and 25 below zero at this hour, so it's no picnic out there. But look at this. Hour by hour forecast shows slowly falling temperatures to near zero in Fargo. And then we rise as we head toward the 6 to 10 o'clock hour in the morning. We'll be in the teens heading into the afternoon as things warm up. Hearing a lot of talk about flood and snow. We're going to dig out our old flood formula here and kind of keep things simple. Now, these are some of the ingredients we need for a flood. A wet fall, we did have that after a very, very dry and drought-ridden summer. A deep snowpack, we right now are in the middle of very deep snow in many areas, some deeper than others. What we don't know, how fast will it melt? And will there be a lot of additional moisture? We're going to keep you posted on all of this. We do have more moisture coming next Friday, First Alert Weather Day, for another round of winter. I'll have details on that in your 7-day planner here in a moment.
All right, thank you, Hutch. A man was found dead on top of a North Fargo building this morning. Police say they were called just before 8 a.m. after someone found the body of a contractor on the roof of John Deere Electronic Solutions.
Said that this guy was a contractor that was up on their roof working, and they got a call from his boss saying that they hadn't heard from him, so they went up and checked on him and believe he's been up there frozen all night.
Man's identity still has not been released. Police say the death appears to be work-related and is not considered suspicious at this time. Tonight, the search is on for the driver of a vehicle that crashed into the Casey's gas station in Horace this afternoon. Authorities say the driver then fled the scene. We're told police have identified the suspect's vehicle and are now trying to find the person responsible. No injuries were reported in that crash. We have new information tonight on a Crookston, Minnesota girl who was hit by a semi while riding her bike back in October. Happened near Broadway and Robert Street. Well, after months in the hospital, her mom sent us this photo tonight. That's her and her daughter in the car on their way home for the first time since then. The girl had to have her leg amputated, so she's been in Sanford this entire time. Her mom says you'll have to go to Fargo about twice a week for medical appointments, but says she's just glad to have her daughter home, and we are glad to have her home as well. Tonight, actors and actresses who don't always get a chance to shine got their moment in the spotlight during an adaptive version of Alice in Wonderland. Valley News Team's Aaron Walling gives us a look.
At Theater B at Concordia College, actors and actresses took to the stage to perform Alice in Wonderland as part of the adaptive theater program.
So it's just being inclusive to everybody. So we've got a wide range of ages and abilities, different experience levels, and it's great.
The actress playing the titular Alice is Nora Abrams, and she has CMT, which is Charcot-Marie tooth disease that causes abnormalities in the nerves. Her mother got to break the news to her when she got the role of Alice.
Well, we got an email that she had got the part, and I went into her room and I showed her the message, and she just burst into tears.
Some of the students at the college are pitching in to help out, broadening their horizons of what theater can be.
First and foremost, it's a ton of fun. We're having a blast, like I said, but also I think it's just providing opportunities for people to get out there and find out new things about themselves.
Hope Inc. provides opportunities to those with disabilities through sports and recreational activities. This varies from sled hockey to performing on stage. This weekend's production was a collaboration between Concordia College and Hope Inc.
Oh boy, I sure hope that this is the first annual and that we're going to be able to do this year over year and be able to plan for it, have it part of our season.
In Moorhead, Aaron Walling, Valley News Live.
And the group's next performance is set for tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. at the Concordia Theater in Moorhead. Still to come on Valley News Live at 10, it is shaping up to be a historic weekend for local high school hockey teams playing for state championships. We'll have full highlights coming up in sports.
And as you look across the prairies of the valley, we see a lot of snow out there, some more than others. Fargo, typically this time of the year, almost 37 inches of snow. We're about 10 inches above that amount, but look at Grand Forks. Usually in the 30s, we're close to 60 inches at the National Weather Service office. A lot of snow out there, more to come. Your forecast next.